Hello, sweethearts, and welcome back. Welcome back to Let's Play Bloodborne. Replay Bloodborne, in fact, and welcome back to the Hunter's Dream. You know, my friend Rowan put it best. Bloodborne is a mood right now. It feels damn appropriate to be playing this, does it not? It feels damn appropriate. There is something about the mood of this game that captures the current zeitgeist, the ethos, where we are politically, where we are in almost every way at the moment. And I don't know about you guys, but there's a part of me that would rather be in Yharnam, that would rather be in the dream seeking some means of transcendence, no matter how horrific, than where we are now in the waking world. But before we dive into that misery, let's go back to old Yharnam, shall we? We're gonna be fighting something pretty big and pretty nasty down here. I hope I've got enough fire paper. Actually, this thing doesn't like fire. This thing is also very, very, very toxic. It has a capacity whereby it can poison you, which isn't good. It's not good at all. But we should be able to handle it. I hope we can handle it. Let's see, shall we? Now, if we head this way... If you remember last time, we wended our way throughout Old Yharnam, and we opened up a wee bit of a shortcut down this way. Look at that. That's where we're going. That down there is where we're going. That's another wonderful thing about Bloodborne. It's the same as the Dark Souls games. You can usually see in the distance where you're headed, and that's kind of cool, I've got to say. Okay, so if we go this way, and then if we head down here... Oh, look at that! Look, that is fantastic. Look at that. I just want to capture that for posterity. Not the friggin' hideous gargoyle there, but the fact that I've landed on the gate there. Wonderful. Okay. I've had my fun. Let's head back downstairs, shall we? Yes, I'm going to kill this guy, because if I don't, he'll come after us. Won't you, sir? There's going to be a lot of werewolves to kill down here. I don't know if you remember. There were lots of werewolves in this area. Hello! And it's best to kill them all, because there is a creature here that can call them and summon them. God, this axe is good. God, this axe is good. Best to kill them all, actually. Because if that thing screams, there's one of the hooded creatures, and if it screams, they all come running. And believe me, you don't want it. Oh, that must hurt. Oh, right up the backside, that must hurt. Axe up the backside. Ow. Right, these guys are next. Yeah, I'm gonna try and kill them all. Come on. Come on. Enough of the posturing. Come and kill me. Gnaw my bones, you bastard. If you can. Aha! Maybe you can't. Oh, fuck. This is bad. Oh, fuck. This is really bad. This is, awful. I forgot these guys answer the wolf's summons. When the wolf howls, these guys come a-running. Isn't that right, my love? Not that it matters now, of course. Yeah, you. Oi! You're not getting away that easily, I'm afraid, my friend. Sorry. Hello. Come on. Yeah, that's it. Give me access to that sweet flank. Oh, yes. Delicious. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Now. Do not, whatever you do, do not ignore this. If you don't come... Yeah, that's it. That's the shriek. That's the shriek. That is going to make all the wolves in the area mad. Including this one. Look at that. Rabid wolf. And rabid wolves are bad. Believe me. Oh, you bastard. They're tougher, they've got more health, they've got more strength, and they are poisonous. These guys are no joke. If they manage to make the wolf rabid, kill it. Kill it as quickly as you can, believe me. You're gonna want to. Look at that. I don't think we can get up there. That's just a nice little detail. Love this area. Old Yarnum. Absolutely beautiful. It looks very much, architecturally, looks very much like a Dark Souls area, doesn't it? And there are plenty of theories out there as to how Dark Souls and Bloodborne may be interlinked. In fact, when we get to the old Hunters DLC, you'll see how there are quite a few references to certainly Dark Souls 3. Certainly Dark Souls 3. Old Hunter's Mark, that might be useful at some point. Anything around here? No? Just lots of very, very strange and questionable statuary. Why do they chain the statues up? What are they afraid of? Are they afraid they're going to come to life? Again, that would really be more of a Dark Souls thing, to be honest. There are living statues in the Dark Souls games. Righty-ho! There's a summoning point there. I think that summons Alfred, which is quite useful. Also, throughout this area, you see him? He's asleep, but not for long. Bastard! Oh god, look at the amount of health he took from me! That's not good at all. Tempering Bloodstone Gem, well that's nice. I suppose. Cold Blood Dew, that's lovely. There's lots of them, actually. And I'm gonna kill them all. Hello, someone playing there, look. Someone waiting for an ally, maybe. Hello! I love the way they're just waiting there. That's really cool. Right. Okay, let's do it! I don't know why I did that. That was stupid. What do I want? I want fire paper. Have I got my... Oh, I don't. Oh, dear. Hang on. I need to put some antidotes on. Because believe me, they're going to be useful for this bad boy. You see him? This thing is tricky. Hello, lovely. Urgh, come on! Oh, look at it. Yes, it is that thing that was strung up, or rather, it's another species of it. Oh, you didn't like that, did you? Aha! Come on. Come on. Ah! Oh, you don't like it, do you? You don't like it. No. Look at the flaps of skin. It's so foul. It's so gross. It's actually very difficult to get a bead on a lot of the time, this thing. It's called the blood-starved beast, which is interesting. I mean, it makes you wonder, is this what happens when certain species of beast are starved of blood, you know? Oh, he's so difficult to get a bead on. Come on, you bastard. Let me get at you. There we go. There we go. That's what we want. Now, this is where he gets tough. Oh, you bastard! Oh! Okay, more fire paper, please. Oh, he's so tricky to get a bead on. You see him skitter aside there as well? Fuck, that's not good. Antidote! Antidote! Fuck, 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 fuck! Oh, no! Fuck! Antidote! Antidote! No, no, no! Ah! The poison killed me! Oh, you bastard! Ah! Look at it seeping. Ah! It's horrible. Disgusting creature. Lots of fun, though. Lots of fun. Alright, I will cut and get back outside the beast's door. Well, my loves, here we are once again outside the lair of the blood-starved beastie-weastie. Look at it all burning round here. It's really, really unpleasant, isn't it? You see this summoning thing over there? That's, I believe that's Alfred, or it might be Henrik. In fact, I think it's Henrik, that one. We're going to be killing him at some point, actually. We're going to be fighting old Henrik. This thing is a pain in the arse. The blood-starved beast. You think Gehrman or Gascoigne is a bad one? This guy is a fucking pain. Whoa! He really is. Come on, rear back, do it. But, not like that. Not like that, you bastard. Yeah, I've died quite a lot to this guy, by the way. He's killed me quite a bit. He's very tough. Aren't you, sir? Come on. Not in this mode, it's when he reaches his other modes, that's when he's a real pain. He's difficult to get a bead on, that's what I find. Because he flits all over the place. Don't ya? Like that. Flitting all over. If you can sort of contrive to stay on his flanks, then he won't hurt you. But that's actually really bloody hard. Isn't it lovely? He's gross as all hell as well, isn't he? He's like, I don't know, he's like something from Hellraiser or something. He's flayed and lymphy and bleeding and bleh. This mode isn't too bad. It's when he gets into his next form, that's when he's a real pain in the arse, because he becomes poisonous then. Ah, you bastard, you bastard! No, 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 no. No, 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 we're not having that. Are we, my dear? We are not having that. Come on. No, that did nothing. What? We don't want to be ahead of him like that. Now, this is it. This is where he gets tough. Because now, he's highly poisonous. And any hit he gives us, any damage he does, is going to have grave consequences. So we need to be careful. You need to be... Oh, you see what I mean? See what I mean? We can't afford that to poison us, because it will cause unfathomable damage really quick. Like that, like that. Let's take our pills, take our medicine, because if we don't, we're gonna die. It's the next form that's the real one, because in the next phase, he starts killing you ambiently. The poison starts to seep out of him, and just being near him can poison you. So as you can imagine, not good. Not a good situation to be in. Oh, fuck! Oh, you naughty beggar. Huh? Oh, that was a good old bit of damage, I've got to say. Bloody hell. That was a nice bit of free damage he gave us there. It's not often he's that kind, I can tell you. Normally what he's doing is this. Flitting about like some crazy gadfly. Oh, here we go, here we go. Right. Molotov! Well, actually, oil urn first. Because I don't want to be near you, you fucker. I don't want to be near you. Oh, no, 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 no! No, 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 no! Heal, and... and... medicine. If he touches you, you're fucked, basically. It's so difficult, this phase. It is so hard. Whoa! And he's quicker now. That's the thing, he's much quicker. Woo! Woo! Right, hang on, hang on. I need to put some distance between us. And what I'm going to do... I'm going to throw one of these down, so he attacks there. Right, good. Right, now I'm going to throw some Molotovs at him to weaken him. Because it's just easier to do it this way, quite frankly. He's very difficult if you don't do it this way. Aren't you, sir? Aren't you, my love? Ooh, nearly there, nearly there. Whoa! Fuck! Eat it! There we go! Oh, wow! That is the blood-starved beast. There are lots of oh, the Thumaru chalice! That's going to be very useful indeed. In fact, we may use that. I may do the the Thumaru Chalice dungeon next time round, actually, because it's a very, very, very... It's a good way of getting a few levels up, it's a good way of getting a few bits and pieces together, strengthening your character, and it'll give a fairly decent impression of what the Chalice dungeons are like. Anywoo, yes, anywoo, that's right. Got some antidotes there, bit late now, but you know. That was the Blood-Starved Beast. I love that thing. I love the fact that it's sealed down here in this church. You get the impression that maybe it was a priest once upon a time. Maybe like Vicar Amelia, who will be fighting later, and the Cleric Beast. It seems to happen to all of the higher-ups in the healing church. They tend to have imbibed a bit too much blood, and that tends to turn them into beastie-weasties, which is never any good, is it? And here we are back in the Hunter's Dream. What's with all the deaths around here? Why are people trying to kill themselves in Hunter's Dream? Is that a thing at the moment? Look, there's loads of them. It's quite fun, actually. I must admit, I quite like that. Now, there are some things we can do. Short Ritual Root Chalice. We don't have that, but what we do have... Use the ritual altar to create a chalice dungeon with a chalice ritual, or to search for chalice dungeons created by hunters in other worlds. So, we do have a chalice now. We have the Thumaru chalice, which we can use. Conduct the ritual, and this will create a chalice dungeon. There we are. So now we can explore the depths of the chalice dungeon. That's quite fun. I think that's what we'll do, actually. The Chamber of the Seal. The Chalice Dungeons are a weird addition to Bloodborne. They're not necessarily randomly generated, but they're complex enough and random enough that they give the feeling of being randomly generated. And you can find lots of weird and wacky little things down in the Chalice Dungeons. Enemies that you don't find in the main game, weapons that you don't find in the main game, stuff like that. Lots of different bosses. Thumerian Labyrinth, Lair 1. The Thumerians are actually a really big part of the background. They're the founders of Yharnam. They were the peoples who founded Yharnam and these dungeons. They sealed themselves away down here. This is apparently these labyrinths are all that's left of their civilization, and they are the ones who originally conducted blood healing once upon a time, and blood rituals and whatnot. But they still exist. There's still sort of degenerate descendants of the Thumerians down here. And this is also where the hunters first found the blood. It's where it originally came from. So, oh, ratties. These are actually called labyrinth rats, so they're from here. They may have actually been what spread the plague in the first instance. Mightn't ya? There we go. Ooh, hello. I believe those are Thumerian descendants down there. The Thumerians look like people, but they're tall and lanky and green-skinned, and some of them are also rather rotund, as we will discover. Okay. Yeah, that one up there is going to be a pain in the arse. He's going to chuck Molotovs at us, so I'm going to take him down first. That idiot might have just set himself alight. That's a Thumerian, or a Thumerian descendant. Very strange, sort of androgynous, undead-looking thing. These are sort of they're not like pure Thumerians. I don't think you encounter any pure Thumerians. These are more the descendants of the Thumerians, and some of these guys are just undead. They're sort of agents that have been resurrected by some unholy means. There we are. But yeah, you learn a lot more about the Thumerians as the game goes on. You encounter more of them and of the civilization that they've left behind, which is kind of cool, really. I think there's another way through, actually. There is a tunnel just here. I think we'll go this way. Oh, and there's another ladder as well. Let's go through this tunnel first. We need to be careful. Hello! Oh, we haven't encountered this guy yet. This is a, whoa, fuck! These are tough. These guys are really tough. When we encounter them in the main game, they're going to be very significant. They'll actually turn up in the main game now because we've killed the Blood-Starved Beast. Come on. Out into the open. I'm not fighting you in there. No way. Come on! You Hot Topic Santa Claus. Come on. They're called snatchers because they actually kidnap people from the world up top. Huh? Oh, this is where they get really nasty. You don't want to be fighting them fairly when they do that, believe me. If they hit you with that sack of theirs, you are screwed. When we encounter them up top, it's going to be very interesting. Very interesting indeed. In fact, one of the reasons I killed the Bloodstarved beast so early is so we might encounter them up top. Ooh, hello. Molotovs, very useful. Oh, fuck, hello! Oh, shit! There's a bell-ringing woman somewhere. Crap, 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 crap. There's a bell ringer somewhere. We're gonna have to watch out for that. Oh, shit. There are so many rats down here. We're gonna have to lure them. Hello! Or chuck a Molotov at them. Because I'm not fighting them all at once. No way. Aye, back off! They're actually quite tough, aren't they? Tougher than they look. Tougher than you think vermin to be. Tomb mold. Oh, that's actually quite useful. I can use that in other... Oh my god. Look at the state of this place. I mean, ancient Thumaru or Thumeria or whatever it was called is so polluted. There's corpses, there's filth, there's just excrement, and look at this everywhere. The hunters and the scholars of Bergenworth and the Healing Church have explored this place quite a lot, and they've killed quite a lot of people, I imagine. Now, it may be, it probably isn't, but I'll double check. No, it is not a fake wall. This is the only place in the game where you do get Dark Souls style secret walls. There aren't any of them in the main game, but there are quite a few in the labyrinths. Now, we need to kill that bell ringer, we really do. Otherwise she's going to be a pain. And the only way to get to her is over that bridge, so that's going to be fun, isn't it? Nice to know that we can take down the snatchers so easily, though. Now, are we going to go that way, or are we going to go that way? Let's go this way first. Because they're going to be quite prominent for quite a while. Oh, hello, this is the way out. Can't do that yet. Huh? We need to pull a lever to get through there. And then there'll be a boss. Yay! Although at this level it probably won't be that interesting. You really need to go down into the depths to get the really interesting bosses. The ones that you don't encounter in the main game, for example. Yeah, we're just... Oh, you fucker! Oh, no! What an arse. He knocked me off. That's one of the more annoying things about the Chalice dungeons. They're kind of... They're a bit more video gamey in terms of their design than the rest of the game. There are traps. They're a bit like the Zelda dungeons, you know? Or like the Binding of Isaac dungeons. Oh, right. The bell-ringing women summon these creatures. If I fall off, I'll be very annoyed. I'll be very annoyed, I can tell you. And they just keep summoning them. There's no way of getting round it. They just keep summoning them, so... Right, don't you dare. Right, you, Mr. Thumaru. Down you go. There she is. There she is. Right, let's take her down. And then all of her creations will die too. And these things are all the way through the game, the bell-ringing women. You've got to be very careful of them. And these dudes, not nice. As you can probably tell from the flaming swords. This is what I mean by it's a bit more video gamey in design. There are a lot more sort of tricksy traps and things, which you've got to be on the lookout for. Hello. What's up here then? Oh, there's a big washer down here. Hello. These guys are very interesting. They're a bit more susceptible. Oh, you bastard! Hidden by the incense there. Right, you. Yes, not having any of that. Right, now if I can get up behind this guy, I can give him such a visceral. Such a visceral. Can't I, sir? Oh, that didn't work out well. Oh, you fucker. Hang on. You see what I mean by it's a bit more video gamey in design? Oh, fuck! Whoa, that was close. Oh, God, he nearly had me then. He did nearly have me then. These guys are fun, aren't you? They're very gelatinous. Very gelatinous indeed. Look at them when they die. This is fun. Oh, I could have done without that. That is a view I do not want, quite frankly. But they are a lot of fun to drag around with you because they're so gelatinous and silly. Okay, let's go kill this guy because he was being very frustrating. Where's he gone? He's hiding in the mist again. Weren't you? Okay. There we go. Somewhere, a door to the old labyrinth has opened. Wonderful. Okay. Oh, there's just no need to risk this. Oh well, let's just do it. For fun. There we are. You have to wonder why the ancient Thumerians would put all these traps all over their tombs. Maybe because they didn't want people taking the healing blood. Maybe because they'd realised that blood ministration wasn't the best way to go. Not that the healing church took any notice of that whatsoever. Okay. Now, there are usually alternate paths. These don't open, do they? No. So, we're going to face a boss now. I think it's the 3 Watchers, if I remember correctly. Or is it the... Oh, it's this guy! Oh, fuck! I'd forgotten about him. This guy's quite tough, actually. At this level of the game, he's quite tough. Aren't you, my dear? Aha! Oh, he didn't like that at all. Huh! Oh, fuck! Fuck! Oh! He screwed us. He's actually quite difficult at this level of the game, so this is going to be fun. Okie dokie, my loves. Here we are again outside the tomb of the undead giant, which I keep calling the bone giant for some reason. I like bone giant better. And he is very bony, isn't he? Oh, I'm not like... That's not a misnomer, is it, sir? Oh, he didn't like that at all. Did you, sir? Oh, fuck. He's got such a wide reach. It's unbelievable, this guy. You've got to be very careful. And at this level... Oh, fuck! Ah, you bastard, he got me. He can kill you in a very short space of time, can't you, sir? When I first fought him, he was actually really easy because it was way late on in the game. I didn't do the Chalice dungeons until I was nearly done. Basically, I'd done the Nightmare Frontier by the time I first did the Chalice dungeons. So this guy was nothing. I fought normal enemies that were harder than him. Unfortunately, not the case at this level. He's really tough. He's really tough. You've got to really watch what you're doing with him. Because if you don't, he does that. Look at the amount of damage. That's the thing. He's a damage dealer. He's a real damage dealer. Oh, you fucker. That can kill you in one go, that ground pound thing. Got him. Oh, fuck. Although it may have cost me. Oh, God. Gotcha. That's good. That's really good. Oh, that was a bit of an eviscerating strike, wasn't it? Oh, not nice. Right, hang on. I've got to get his attack patterns down in this second phase, because they're really difficult to get a bead on. The first phase is quite easy. He does certain combos in the first phase, but they change pattern in the second phase that makes him actually really difficult. Whoa! Up the arse, there you go. Now he's going to get tough. Now he's going to get nasty. Aren't you, my dear? Whoa! Like that, for example. Whoa! Gotcha. Lovely. Taking pot shots. I'm going to take pot shots at him. I'm not going to get in too deep. Whoa, fuck, no, no, no! Oh, you can't afford misses with this guy, because he's going to eviscerate you if you do! Whoa, 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 God. Aren't you, sir? What? That's a good one. What? No, 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 no! Oh, God. Oh, you bastard. There is another version of him, actually, that has a cannon on its arm, believe it or not. Whoa! Up the arse, or not at all. Oh, fuck! That's my motto. Oh, no! Oh, fuck! That would have actually been a really good... a good opportunity to get some damage in, if I weren't being such an arse, that is. Whoa! Whoa! It's a non-stop merry-go-round with you, isn't it? Hey! Oh, God! I love those things in his back. Those nails that are sort of binding him. It's so cool. It gives him an almost like part machine feeling, like he's a golem of some description, you know, a construct. Whoa. Come on, do that again. Do that again. Come on. No, not that. Oh, fuck! No! Yep, that's good. Not going to get too greedy though, because you can kill me very quickly. You really can. Can't you, my love? I know full well. Got him. There we are. Prey slaughtered. And I believe I've got a new gemstone for that. That's quite cool. And lovely. God, he's not worth much, is he? That's considering how tricky he can be, that's piss. That's absolutely nothing. It really is. God almighty. Oh, well. Actually, yeah. Yeah, I need to repair my axe. Yes, definitely. And I need some more blood vials, because I used quite a lot of them there on that fight. Actually, Ludwig's Holy Blade, that's one of my favourite weapons. And I can... Now I've killed the Blood-starved beast, I can go and get it, which is actually really bloody useful, because I'm going to be using that. Hello, Gehrman, what are you doing?
The healing church and the blood ministers who belong to it were once guardians of the hunters in the times of the hunter.
Not anymore, they're not.
Ludwig. They worked and forged weapons in their unique workshop.
I can go there as well.
Today, most ministers don't recall the hunters.
No, they wouldn't, would they?
But they have much to offer you.
Do they now?
And so, heed the message of your forebears.
Yeah.
Ascend to Erden Chapel.
Thing is, Gehrman, I know what happened to Ludwig. I've played this game before.
Ascend to Erden Chapel.
Oh, he's being very insistent, isn't he?
From there, you will find the church workshop.
Not necessarily. It's actually really hard to find. It's very, very, it's very tricky to actually find the old workshop. Fortify? Nope. Nope. Nothing yet. Any new blood gems I can put on that are better than... Ooh, hello. That's rather lovely. Anything else? No. Anything's better than what I've got? Nope. Oakley dokley. That's very nice, actually. Let's head back, shall we? I'd like to do the whole of the Chalice dungeon. So we're in Layer 1 Hard, and there are 3 layers to every dungeon that get successively harder. That was quite fun, actually. He's a very difficult boss at this level, that one. And you really should get more blood echoes for him, I feel. Oh, look at the little messenger at the top hat. That's very cool. I like the other version of him that has a cannon on its arm. He's a right royal pain in the arse. He really is. So, when we come back, ladies and gents, we will descend to the second layer of the Thumaru Chalice dungeon. Oh, look at the bodies. Look at the bodies. When we come back, ladies and gents. Bye-bye.